isn't everything, but it sure is something. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 ridiculously fast cars. For this list, we'll be looking at the best ridiculously fast cars the world has to offer. We won't just be listing off cars according to their top speeds, because where's the fun in that? Instead, we'll be taking a look at the best of the best in the over 200 miles per hour club. Buckle up. Number 10. The Saleen S7 Twin Turbo. Best known as a company that tinkers with Mustangs, Saleen decided in 2000 to build a car of their own. Its first model, the S7, was among the fastest and most powerful cars in the world.
Nice car, man.
Yeah, it gets me from A to B.
In 2005, Saleen upped the ante, revamping the car and giving it 7.0-liter V8 a set of twin turbochargers, bringing the car up to 750 horsepower or an optional 1,000 horses. That much power in a light carbon fiber-based build means the S7 is a virtual rocket, capable of 248 miles per hour and 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds. Number 9. The Lamborghini Aventador. Replacing the Murcielago and inheriting much of its damn fine looks from the Reventon, the all-wheel drive Aventador is quite possibly the best driving Lamborghini ever made. It's also quite fast, officially clocked at 217 miles per hour and hitting 60 miles per hour from stop in 2.9 seconds thanks to its 6.5-liter V12. Although not as fast in terms of top speed, this Lambo was actually quicker around Top Gear's test track than a Bugatti Veyron and lapped the Nürburgring in less than 7 minutes. The Aventador also served as the basis for the $4.5 million Veneno, which celebrated Lamborghini's 50 years of car making. Number 8. The Pagani Huayra. As the replacement to the Zonda and the spiritual successor to the Zonda R, the Huayra had some big, speedy shoes to fill, and by all accounts it did. Powered by a Mercedes-AMG 6.0-liter V12, putting out 720 bhp, coupled with a 7-speed transmission, this speed machine can hit 238 miles per hour with a 0 to 60 time of just 3 seconds. It gets 14 miles per gallon on the highway, but if you've got one of these, you're not hurting for gas money. Made of lots of carbon fiber and loads of titanium, and priced at $1.3 million each, Huayras are as pricey as they are fast. Number 7. The Ferrari LaFerrari. Following in the tracks of the Enzo and inheriting genetics from the FXX, the Ferrari LaFerrari is gorgeous from all angles. Loaded with electronics, built of carbon, and armed with carbon ceramic brakes, this is a marvel of automotive engineering. Powered by a 6.3-liter V12 in conjunction with a 161 bhp electronic motor, the LaFerrari has a total of 950 horses in its corral and a top speed of 217 miles per hour. With 0 to 60 times in less than 3 seconds and a 150 mile per hour 9.8 quarter mile, quick is an understatement. Number 6. The McLaren P1. Electronically limited to 217 miles per hour, the P1 is actually slower than its older brother from the 90s, the groundbreaking F1. However, uncapped, the new boy is faster, hitting a mind-melting 247 miles per hour. Getting 727 bhp from a 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 and an additional 176 horses from its electric partner in crime, the P1 and its 2.8-second 0 to 60 time are fast enough for most people. If, however, you must go faster, there's the track-only 987 bhp GTR, but your lead feet better have deep pockets. All 35 GTRs are limited to stock P1 owners. Number 5. The Gumpert Apollo. It's a terrible name, and its demonic looks and gull-wing doors split the room, but the Apollo can really move. Developed by Roland Gumpert, a former Audi executive and director of Audi Sport, the Apollo was designed to be both road legal and track ready. Powered by an Audi-based 4.2-liter twin-turbo V8, Apollo can hit 223.9 miles per hour and will see 62 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds. Gumpert claims, as F1 teams do, that his creation is so aerodynamic that it could drive upside down, if in a tunnel and doing at least 190 miles per hour. Probably best to let somebody else try first. Number 4. The 9FF GT9R. Based on the Porsche 911 GT3, the 9FF GT9R was built to be lighter, quicker, and faster than Porsche ever dreamed of. A key difference is that the 9FF is mid-engined rather than rear-mount, giving it better balance than its cousin. Built on the Porsche 997 platform, and using a modified version of the company's 4.0-liter flat six, the basic GT9 was actually faster than the original Bugatti Veyron. Gutted for weight, and with the bhp up to 1120, the GT9R tops out at 257 miles per hour and can do 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. Number 3. The Hennessy Venom GT. There's nothing simple about the Hennessy Venom, except its goal: speed. A modified Lotus Exige, it's as much British as it is Texan. Yet Hennessy and Lotus are not partners. Hitting 69 miles per hour in first gear and recording a top speed of 270.49 miles per hour, although the company claims it can go 278. The Venom and its 427 Ci V8 capable of producing 1244 bhp of power is faster than a Veyron. But because there are fewer than 30 sold, it does not qualify as the world's fastest car. One is owned by Aerosmith's Steven Tyler.
Ooh, are those sandals? They are, aren't they?
With socks.
With socks.
That's right.
Which is notable as the Spider version was created at his request. Guinness may not approve, but the numbers don't lie. Number 2. The Koenigsegg 1-to-1. An incredible feat of engineering, the 1-to-1, based in part on the Agera, was named for its power-to-weight ratio, 1,360 PS to 1,360 kilograms. Hitting 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds and 200 miles per hour in just 14.3 seconds, the 1-to-1 and its 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 eventually top out at 273 miles per hour. Stopping, meanwhile, is just as upchuckingly fast. 200 miles per hour to a stop takes just 6.3 seconds due to the car's carbon ceramic brakes. The 1-to-1 could be a contender for the world's fastest car, but with just 6 units produced, it does not qualify under Guinness World Records rules. The jerks. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. The Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Supersport. At least try to look surprised. Limited to just 30 units, the Supersport was built to claim the title of world's fastest car once and for all, which, as we've seen, is not without controversy. With the 8-liter W16's power upped to 1,200 metric horsepower and the body completely made of carbon fiber, the Veyron SS does 0 to 60 in 2.46 seconds and cruises smoothly up to 267.8 miles per hour. However, to keep its tires from ripping to shreds, speed is governed to a slightly tamer 258 miles per hour. The Veyron SS briefly made James May the world's fastest man, an unofficial title that lasted about an hour.
There's him celebrating. I added my congratulations.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite ridiculously fast car? For more accelerating top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.